My, that's a handy little gadget there. Put that up there for right now. Hello, stranger. This is a response to the video concerning Damien Estridge being chosen the YouTube community advocate. I left a comment just stating that I viewed it more as he was going to be a mouthpiece for YouTube than an advocate for the community. My reason is because he was selected by YouTube and not by the community. So, you know, he's going to be basically the front man for YouTube. And I thought that, you know, an advocate should be somebody, a representative, that was chosen by members of the community to be the representative of the community. Whereas here we've kind of got the opposite situation. You know, the corporate entity of Google, YouTube, has chosen an individual to be its advocate, in my opinion. I wouldn't have chosen, to be honest. If it was up to the community, I would nominate somebody like maybe Lazy Dork, you know, Ricky Sty, to be my advocate. Because if it wasn't for Lazy Dork, I wouldn't have found out about the Bobs for Kim debacle, fiasco, scandal. You know, pick a word. Pyramid scheme. Nah, that's mean. But there's a lot about that I don't want to talk about on this particular video. But Damien was a part of that. As a matter of fact, he was the man that got the cash. And I just kind of view YouTube's choice for their advocate is not being on the level. And another reason I have a problem with that is because you look at, well, one of his channels, YouTube, Your Tube News, that's what it is. And I just look at it as favoritism. You know, he's somebody that tries to promote YouTube in a good light, and that may be the reason why he was chosen as the advocate, because he's out there saying and doing positive things for YouTube. You know, that's fine if they want to choose him to be their advocate, but he's not my advocate. He wants to start a conversation, but I think it's just going to go one way. It's not going to be a two-way conversation, and I don't know if there's going to be room for dissent. I mean, everybody that says something, you know, the way it looks like, everybody that has something ill to say about YouTube gets banned, or something bad to say about Damien gets banned. I don't know if that's the case. I mean, you look at Pig Slop. He made a video asking where his numbers went. In that video, he showed he had 90,600 plus views. I mean, I can't remember the exact number, but it looked like it was 90664 or something like that. And I wrote down on a piece of paper, I went through practically every video and counted up his views, and I did the math, and I come up with 91,000 plus, which, you know, the numbers don't support his claim. So, you know, you know, there's a lot of bad blood between a lot of users and Damien, and for YouTube to pick Damien as their representative advocate, doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well at all. You know, there's something fishy about that. You know, I could just be, you know... No, this is really caked on. I'm just, you know, I'm not saying anything ill about anything. I just, my gut feeling says that there's something fishy. And I gotta go with my gut feeling. Now, if YouTube wants to come out and say, okay, Damien is going to be our advocate to the users, then maybe the users need to come out and say, well, we want an advocate or advocates that we've chosen to represent us. And I would definitely support, say, Lazy Dork. I mean, he's one guy that is, you know, as funny as he is, and, you know, sometimes he doesn't take things seriously. He does come out and say a spade's a spade. And he doesn't sugarcoat it. But, you know, Damien's going to get paid to put YouTube in a good light. And, you know, he wants to do one-on-one interactions with content creators. I mean, what are these interactions going to be? Or is he going to be like a complaint department? You know, if I can't make a video because it's X, do I go to Damien or do I go to the people at YouTube? And I mean, when you look at it, one person as the advocate, that millions of users, that's a log jam. I mean, I'm not suggesting that, you know, he can't handle it. I'm just suggesting that it's a big job, and maybe there should be more than one advocate, maybe to represent the more diverse group of people that are on YouTube, because, you know, Damien has associations with certain people, and if they got his ear and he's got YouTube's ear, where does that leave people like you and I? Yeah, I got feeling that tells me that something's not on the up and up here. And that's all I really got to say about it. Well, I'm going to finish these dishes up. You have a good day.